Just a good Pokemon all around, let's be honest.
So good. It's
More
so
of an Alakazam person myself, but like Gengar's up there too, let's be real.
Very unpopular choice. I don't think I hear a lot of people say you seem the type to like Alakazam.
Psychic types are baller, what can I say? Is your favorite Pokemon Gengar? All right, I'm an Electivire fan. Giant Thunder Monkey, go Burr. But a lot of two other competitors going Burr. There's the Sora we want to see. This is a Square Enix bout. Well, this is actually a Squaresoft bout. Cloud Strife versus Sora. There is no Enix involved in this scenario.
It takes every bone in my body not to call you a nerd. This is fantastic. I love
it. Kingdom Hearts 1 was before the merger. He may be in the 3 outfit, but I don't care. This is a Squaresoft
I do
boy.
love how like knowledgeable you are about like these things. My knowledge of video game knowledge is so insular-ish. But enough about that. Let's talk about the fighting game that we have ahead of us already. Kameme dominating quite a bit of a lead, has enhanced PV off stage, but a little bit of a back throw. Felt like that could have been a punish. Maybe got lost in the sauce.
An interesting way to kind of back throw Kameme back on the stage as opposed to throwing him off to try to pressure. Of course, Sora's recovery is great, but you still want him in that ledge trap scenario. Ooh, a little bit of down tilt to up air action. Not enough to take it, of course, but still, like you said, Kameme's started the pressure on great. Good shield discipline, good advantage state. That
coverage was immaculate. You have the Thundaga covering out. You have Sora, big spitting red box of death covering in. Not enough to kill. I respect the attempt. You just see how Kameme just locks you down with his positioning.
Now limit back on deck again, as it looks like. This actually could be, trying to go for the jump. No. Kameme, like I said, amazing shield discipline. He will wait it out.
Oh, yeah.
Enhanced PV is the one that blinks first. And, I mean, limit's best when it's used to whiff punish something. So, if you're not whiffing anything, you can't punish.
Right? Like, I don't know, up till, finishing touch, something along those lines. But you know what? Enhanced PV is keeping his own right now. But you need to close. If somebody's shield camping you, that can be a little bit difficult. That dash attack is such a good move in this matchup, too, because of the way it slips under all of these buttons from Cloud, all of his falling buttons.
Exactly. Big, strong aerial game. And the Keyblade may be good, but it's not as big as the Buster Sword. You got to keep that in mind. So in terms of the range game, in terms of the advantage game, that's definitely going to be Enhanced PV being able to wall out Sora. There's a limit also on deck.
He's so patient. He's just waiting for Enhanced PV to go for the preemptive option. Kameme is just opting to sit in shield, sit in place, and look at that dash attack. That move is such DLC. It's so active. But finally, the dash attack scooping it up. Enhanced staying in it.
Exactly. Still even stock count, but Kameme is still pulling ahead in terms of that percentage department here. Got to be careful about that game. But the thing about Cloud is that he actually racks up percentage insanely easily.
Oh yeah, sometimes you get hit with like a couple buttons, you get like stuck in like one disadvantage chain, you're like, I took how much?
Oh, you get hit by that. That does how much? What a good call out from Enhanced PV, chasing him down to the depths. My goodness.
You're so happy.
That was brutal. You always love to see something call out like that, like an amazing good call out option. And just running off, following up with a fair, just getting hit by that Braver.
If you've got Enhanced PV that heavily, it's only fair that I got to talk about Kameme in the same light.
That's fair.
Now he's down to whole stock. He has quite a bit to make it back for him, but nice, clean conversion, the down tilt into the up smash, backing off a little tiny bit, sitting in shield, tries to mix up his timing, but then Enhanced PV slip between the hits. I do like the idea, though.
This is actually really rough for Kameme right now. Ooh, getting that last hit there. Limit game, though. Kameme traditionally is so careful. How are you going to get back?
Oh my gosh, what a Thundaga reversal. But I do like the fact that he went across the stage because he still didn't have enough time to get back on before Enhanced PV.
Ooh, the call out to waiting for the up smash, or waiting for the spot dash, not quite finding it though, but there in the back here is it. That's a high percentage 2-stock from Enhanced PV.
Now, I gotta say, in the beginning of the game, it did look like it was all Kameme, and that was more so specifically because of his patience, because of how much he was avoiding Cloud buttons. As soon as Enhanced PV picked up that stock with that early spike, he was all over Kameme with the pressure. He was catching him on the ground a whole lot more.
The momentum definitely shifted in Enhanced PV's favor at that point, like kind of finding that avenue. I mean, maybe because it's starting to get later in the night. The young kids, the young blood, they got the energy for days. They are late night owls,
Sheik.
and interesting. Hey, if Sora don't work, go to a different character. I mean, we've been seeing a few goofball characters from some of our top players tonight.
Let's just say this. Sheik may not kill, but she can deny. If you get sent off stage against Sheik, especially with a recovery like Cloud's bad, all it takes is one little slap to the face, one little Sheik failure, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh damn, my double jump is gone.
The crux of the disadvantage day for Cloud is going to be that double jump. If you can hold on to it, you're fine. The second it's gone, you are in the red zone where anything can kill you and you can get gimped extremely easily.
Oh yeah. Rolls back on. Back here so nice and safe. Dashing in, dashing out, going for the jump call out, trying to mix up his timings, and that is just a move he is getting away with pressing over and over. No, he's not getting away with that limit cross slash. Kameme with the beautiful punish.
So many parries coming in from Kameme. And this is also a great matchup idea from Kameme as well, because characters like Sheik, like Greninja, if they have the speed and the low profiles to get around.
Woo! Just sucking him up, but putting him back onto the ledge, just saying, hey, I got you.
This ain't Kirby. Not quite the inhale scenario, but yeah, getting vacuumed in is spooky, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And I always say this, I've always heard this about Sheik, is that Sheik wins 80% of the game and then they're not on the win screen at the end. It's a difficult scenario, and I mean, Kameme's done so amazing so far in this stock, but Cloud has the lead right now in percentage, because, I mean, you only need to hit her like 4 or 5 times, and
you need to drag down, up smash, and it's tough, because right now, Enhanced PV is just in no position to really get hit by a kill move, but does get hit by the dash attack. Really good air dodge. He's still going to be able to make it back on. That needle doesn't deal enough knockback. Good coverage, and again, he's not living. He's not dying. Both of these two are just staying alive for so long, and I feel like Enhanced PV is going to have a bit of an easier time closing this out.
Exactly. You need one, just like one back air. All right, now it's the end of the sentence.
Yep.
I mean, hey, that's the
There's no
move.
analysis.
If your neutral tool is also your killing tool, like, what do you need to think about there?
No thought, only back air.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm a big fan of that back air, that's for sure. And hey, apparently so is Enhanced PV, because it's put in work.
Cloud sympathizer.
It's, hey, I'm not just a sympathizer, I'm a Cloud. You love to see it. Ooh, bouncing fish.
Good to have like those confirms like still like tight, super high percent. You need to make sure that you're closing. You need to make sure that you're diligent on your execution about it. Sheik does not hold your hand, except for maybe the first 50%.
But after that, it becomes a little bit of a harder game here, especially, yep, 43, 47, air
Good
dodging
coverage,
in.
good weight.
Ooh,
I think
I
somebody
like
still has a double jump.
He does. Oh, actually, no, he didn't even use it, so maybe he got burned there. But still, getting the limit there is actually immaculate timing.
Yeah, if you didn't have it, that might have been the stock. That would have been the stock.
100% would have been the stock. And now the game is just kind of avoiding Kameme's onslaught right now, because SPV is just getting sent from coast to coast. I mean, he's still living, but you're getting sent around the world, and not in the fun way, that's for sure.
What a grab, too. That was a call-out and a half. Enhanced PV going to be landing with that up, be not safe anytime soon. Up here on Town and City, tough luck.
Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, large vertical blast zone, so always got something you got to keep in mind. Ooh, getting just the raw grab from the neutral get up. And,
oh my goodness gracious.
Amazing work, just good call out from Enhanced PV, and he's going to be able to live with that limit coming back on.
How often do you see Clouds go out there to do that?
I mean, we've seen a 2 for 2 from Enhanced PV this set. So that rare sight is going increasingly more common with our man on the screen right here.
He is bold, and you know what? He's going through these big risks, and the most important thing, it is paying off. That time around, Needle a little bit too far back, not close enough to actually get the confirm that you want. Enhanced PV makes it back on, and then just gets right up into the explosion. Happens.
Unfortunate there. It kind of looks like a get-up attack scenario, and which makes sense. Eventually, you're going to lose that invulnerability. But unfortunately for him, it's going to be ultra red for the stock. And now, it's definitely a competitive game between these two. I mean, this whole set has been. But at the same time, we've been seeing it statistically that Sheik wins so many neutral interactions, but you lose a few and you're even in percent and then you die.
Enhanced PV just keeps on opting for these immediate air dodges because he doesn't want to use up this double jump. Worst case, he gets hit again, he still has a double jump. So he's matching currently Kameme in this damage output, looking for that jump call out. This is so scary. Good high recovery, but is it going to be enough? He lands aggressively. That was the 50-50. Aggressively, he lands. If he air dodged, he died.
You either hit it or you don't. True 50-50, or we see the limit, and you kind of have to toss it at that point. So even if that's actually such a good call out, oh my goodness, that's 2-0 now for Enhanced PV.
Big. This is massive.
This is, oh, okay, whoa. ZD went up 2-0 on Ken last set, got reverse 3-0'd. I'm not trying to count my chickens before they hatch.
I am.
I'm not trying to count my first-class soldiers before they go to a Mako reactor.
The entire reactor, is that Final Fantasy?
Yeah. It's the Mako reactors. I mean, he wasn't first-class soldier, spoiler alert. It's been 20 years. He was never a soldier. But that's okay. I mean,
keep on opting to go to Town and City.
I mean, interesting scenario for Kameme because, I mean, maybe he wants more bouncing fishes off the side and using those platforms at kind of longer stage, but this is a great stage for Cloud. Cloud, I mean, even though Enhanced PV was getting some up smashes there, you get a lot of the mileage off of killing horizontally with stuff like back air, with stuff like the cross slash. But as I say that, Kameme is the one just taking enhanced PV to the coast.
Yeah, he played that super patient, falling up here too. Now waiting for the air dodge, but good double jump out of disadvantage. Kameme able to land nice and safe. Scouting out that air dodge, waiting out that next option, and he still doesn't get that punish, that up tilt. Gonna be catching that neutral air. And man, Kameme has all the right ideas, but then doesn't act fast enough to punish some of these choices from Enhanced.
Not quite quick on the draw enough, and even though Enhanced PV is doing stuff like missing a lot of techs, Kameme isn't there to immediately call it out and just secure stocks that way. And so Enhanced PV is kind of living a lot of borrowed time here. Just if Kameme was a little bit tighter in the execution department, he'd be doing golden. Off the top, oh, that's early. Like, that's a good move, but that's early.
It keeps, I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it keeps coming down to Cloud kills, Sheik tries her best.
That's just kind of the name of the game. It's just the raw power behind the Buster Sword is more than enough to kind of get a stock with a weird interaction.
Oh, yeah.
But Sheik has to work so hard.
Even then, Kameme just wanted to go for like the optimal coverage, but the F smash, that second hit was a little bit too late. Keeps on pushing out there, and can you even blame him? Down smash finally able to take out that first stock, but not before dealing 56.2.
Which, you know, the extra credit can go away in an instant, but if this follows the trend, Enhanced PV is just going to keep running ahead. All right, relax, bro. Come on. You're doing great, but you got to relax. Calling out some mad options.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit hungry for it.
And hey, I would be too. I mean, you're 2 stocks away from winning against Kameme.
Kameme, the one and only. So, been on Enhanced PV just looking for a way to land. I've got to say, Kameme's platform pressure has been immaculate. That side B as well, though. That throw only going to be coming in clutch. Enhanced PV not going to be eating that hit. Up B going to kill off the top. Sheik's light.
No way he reacted to that. That was insane. I mean, Limit Climb Hazard is an amazing kill option, deceptively strong. But that was still such an amazing call out from Enhanced PV, managing to get that neutral get up there. And Kameme might be headed to losers bracket soon. I mean, Enhanced PV is in fighting shape right now. This is so close.
Counting the chickens now, buddy?
Okay, you know what? You're right. I'm eating my words right now, but this is looking very good. Like, Enhanced PV is still keeping the momentum going here.
Oh, yeah. Good jump call out with the cross slash as God intended. An anti-air and a shield pressure move and a, hit config mix up when you need it most. It does it all.
We love that move in this house, that's for sure. Limit on deck, of course, and a pretty good percent. Yeah, I'm speaking French right now. I mean, that's what my tag's the little train in French. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh. Okay, tries to go for that down tilt back here, connects it, but now here it is again. What do you do to close? Instead, Enhanced PV makes it back on. F go. He's stuck at the ledge. Uppies. It ain't melee, baby. No stalling there like that. That's not going to be freshly invulnerability. F smash does come out, though, and does it kill?
That's actually smart from Enhanced PV to go to the other side because it's harder. Because, again, you have a lot more stage room you get to fly across. So that's going to be the bouncing fish, though. That's going to be an even stock count. I'm not counting any chickens, but still Enhanced PV has that lead.
All right, that's going to be the upper. That's going to be a second upper. That's going to be a third hit there. That time going to be the forward. Able to still catch the air dodge, and there it is again. Sheik floats to mid-percent. You can custom combo your way through it.
Pretty much. But now we're starting to get a little bit higher percentages. That drag down was filthy from Kameme. That was nice.
No double jump. Okay, but lands nice and safe. Ugh, all these down airs. I like the idea, but so antsy. Uh-oh.
This is getting a little bit spooky for Enhanced PV here. Nice jump to avoid. Trying to get a grab there, but not quite. And now it's starting to speed up here. The amazing
What a tech. But that down smash hitting the wrong side. Enhanced PV still alive. Had that been the left side, that would have been it. Stuck off stage. Air dodge is back on over and over and over again.
Enhanced PV actually spooked now. He's just kind of throwing out some haymakers, trying to find something that will get the kill.
This is where the matter of experience comes into play. Kameme is full focus, playing so safe and all over Enhanced PV. Enhanced PV stuck at the ledge, goes back on, eats the needles, and finally finds it. Oh God, are we getting a repeat? Somebody counted their chickens.
I started to count. I shouldn't do math on commentary. This is not looking good, but I mean, hey, Enhanced PV still up a game. Still kept it close, still kept it competitive.
Yep.
And he gets counter pick. I mean, that was a good stage for Enhanced PV, but you could go small battlefield, you could go battlefield, you could go PS2.
Here's my prediction. Into this next game, I think there is one prevailing nervous habit from Enhanced PV that I think might be the death of him, and it's those air dodges. Yeah. He is not recovering to the ledge in, I think, the most ambiguous of ways, especially at the end when he was pressured, when he was scared. He was consistently directional air dodging back on. Against Sora, this will not fly. Dash attack, down tilt, you have plenty of options to be able to exploit that. It is my prediction that Kameme will take full advantage of enhanced PV of that in this next game.
I like actually the follow-ups from enhanced PV, just kind of guiding around Kameme, gliding around him with that movement, and some follow-ups as well. But still, I mean,
follow-ups indeed. Good damage.
Good
Solid
damage.
stuff.
Oh, he actually interrupting side B with an F tilt. I like that.
Yep, back to a little bit of stage control. He's going to be setting up the ledge trap now. Comes back on with the climb hazard. Yep, he has that limit on deck, so good stuff. He's keeping himself alive.
The problem is that you're not going to have limit every time. You need to be more cognizant of those scenarios in the first place, because, I mean, if you went out there right now, he's not going to have the limit to support his recovery.
And finally knocks him off stage, and ooh, big hit, but Kameme keeping himself nice and safe with that neutral B.
The reverse hit a climb hazard, too, to kind of swat Kameme as he's coming up on the recovery. Smart stuff from enhancedpv. Now, limit on deck, and this is, oh, get caught. Why are you pressing a button? Why are you pressing a button, Kameme? I got limit on deck.
He has yet again a gentle lead, but Sora is going to have a much easier time killing than Sheik is. So you're not going to be nearly as safe this time around, but look at these side B mix-ups on the timing as well. He hit that shield, and he still kept it safe.
And the preemptive climb hazards again from enhancedpv are spelling some doom here, as that is the stock evening it up. 2-2. This is a pretty clean, even game here, Dara.
Okay, a little bit of an up B. Lands, nice safe falling forward, and then just goes for that side B just in case Kameme gets a little bit too antsy out of shield. Makes it onto the ledge. Down throw, it's time. Damage? Or not quite.
Just a kind of a simple three-piece combo off of that grab.
I thought that was going to be the noops.
Not quite, though. Looks like Kameme is not. I look to go for something a little bit safer, a little bit more standard here. And again, kind of weird up Bs from enhancedpv means that Kameme just gets punishes off of them.
All right, just trying to scout out this landing with all these up Bs. Doesn't get it. They end up resetting neutral nonetheless. enhancedpv just trying to space out some of these safe buttons. He is falling, and he lands it.
Yeah, I mean, even though that's not a kill, that's like, what, 32% on deck because of the limit cross slash?
Solid.
Ooh, and you look at that turnaround grab, dude, that was so smooth.
Yep, just a really confident call out too. Like, he was in the perfect position to execute it. He got it off, and he has a gentle lead.
And now it's just the straight hit game from Cloud to get something there. And there it is. Simple dash attack and neutral. Just, yep, you're kind of using Thundaga too close. I can quick follow you up, and this is potentially Kameme's winner side stock.
Good patience, and then just a little bit too far back to be able to catch in time. It seemed like Kameme really wanted a dash attack, and then just hesitated at the very last second.
Back air not going to kill, though, but this is the offstage game. This is dangerous, and because Kameme locked into the Thundaga, it was more than enough. You're good.
Okay, tries to set up a tech chase, and you can just whip that back here and immediately cover the next option. That is the beauty of those fast moves, and enhancedpv is making those buttons work for him.
That double spot dodge from Kameme was sinful, but hey, he's getting this the stock, but that's all she wrote. Sure enough, not bad. Very even percentage here.
All he's doing is waiting in mid-range, waiting for the enhancedpv to land, and he's getting with dash attack. Because why? Do you want to use up your double jump and neutral as Cloud? Not always.
Exactly. Getting another cross, let's start kind of hitting that small shield. And opt to be a little bit safe there, not trying to overextend, because he knows that any big punish could be huge.
Oh, missing that grab, that's huge. All of a sudden, this nasty juggle is being set up. He's stalling as much as he possibly can. He's mixing up his movement. This is when you have to throw them out in such a dangerous position as this. He kept going through falling back heels. He conditioned the shield. Now he's punishing him.
Not getting that down there, Spike. That was a tense scenario, but I like Kameme, you know, getting rid of the limit on board by just timing it out.
He needs to land, and he's mixing it up now with the double jumps. It is risky, but you are seeing Kameme struggle, but he gets it. And now we are going back to a game 5. Man, we are not getting home on time tonight.
History repeating itself. My good, yeah, we are cruising into the night here with these competitors. This is good stuff all around, and definitely making everyone work for it, that's for sure.
It is 12 p.m. EST. Or AM, excuse me.
Oh, yeah, we are in the next day. Welcome to Saturday of the Glitch Regen, everybody.
Is it like this every glitch?
Every glitch? Honestly, probably. Every grind? Absolutely. And this isn't even grands yet. Normally we'd be starting kicking grands around here, but not quite yet.
We're not going to get so lucky. We're going to be seeing the Game 5 character switch. 4 games of consecutive Cloud. Bold choice. I understand why, but this is risky.
Yes, so I mentioned a little bit earlier on stream that enhancedpv has the Wolf secondary. He's pretty confident on the Cloud, so it's very surprising to see him switch onto the Wolf. I mean, you know, off rip. Kameme has that good percentage lead here, so maybe it's going to take a little bit of adjusting for enhanced PV. But still, yeah, bold choice to kind of pull out the Haymaker Wolf in the final game.
Here's the issue so far. Kameme has already successfully called out several of his jump attempts. Up to a forward, classic B&B. You gotta be careful dipping out off stage like that. Down tilt in the wrong direction. What was that?
Unfortunate slip-up mistake from enhanced PV. I mean, hey, the Game 5 nerves are on full display here.
All right, using up his double jump. He can't be getting two-framed, and he does end up getting two-framed. Such is the reality of being Wolf off stage. Your recovery mix is even less than that of Cloud's.
It's pretty brutal. And now we have a scenario where NancePV's trying to find something. That actually got him. I love that. Kameme was trying to hit him with the clip a little bit, but Nance got him with the clip as he turned him into a clip.
He committed to the bit, he landed it, and now he's even up that stock count. He's looking for this next big opening. He gets a rising forward, really good stuff, knowing that he can convert that into an up tilt and nothing else. Tries to lean in with that neutral, overextends, and he is taking so much damage because of one overextension.
Well, if there's anyone that can even up that percentage count, Wolf O'Donnell isn't a master at it, that's for sure.
He's rising buttons. He's gushing a little bit, yeah?
Should be, yeah, can't be rushing, can't be dragging. You have to do it just right. You got to find that perfect tempo for yourself.
All right, using up his double jump just a little tiny bit, and then up B's. Kameme probably anticipating the side B from that position.
Just the way NancePV was positioned, that's an SD. You hate to see it with a weird slide of the reverse blaster. That's, honestly, NancePV's channeling Dexter a little bit here because Dexter's always the one that SD is on his Wolf in a Game 5 set. Unfortunate, too, on Game 5. That's rough.
Wow, your gameplay reminds me so much of this Wolf. Oh, wow, what about it? The SDs.
I mean, Dexter made a pact with a demon to get his power in exchange for SDing. And what a call out from enhanced PV.
Yeah.
Kameme is a little bit more disciplined than that.
Oh, gosh, calling out that jump to enhanced PV. Spot dodge, land up, smash.
This is last stock Game 5 Dar. Are we going to see a repeat with Japan taking it over Maryland, or is enhanced PV going to put himself on the map a little bit?
Such good recognition that forward was unsafe on hit. Enhanced PV just popping out that shield, just making sure he's not overextending. But no, double jump. He needs to land onto the stage, and he did. He kept leaning in. It doesn't matter how many hits he took. He needed to refresh that button.
Getting caught out here. This is a spooky scenario. It's about time for Kameme to start finding a good conversion into a kill move like up smash. So NancePV needs to tighten up those defenses just a little bit.
Ooh, he still has a double jump. But the question is it going to come into play? He uppies on. He's trying to come back in with a forward. He lands nice and safe. He's avoiding all these buttons. Back to neutral, baby. In fact, he has him stuck in a corner. He's backing off a little bit. He tries to go fleece up Sora with a tomahawk. He does not get it. Dashing, shielding, enhanced PV. Is that going to be it?
Oh, no. That is it. That's a down till the end of the up air. And sure enough, another reverse 3-0 in Japan versus Maryland. That is absolutely a heartbreaker for the local folks, but Japan putting players on notice here at the pre-local.
Wow, that was brutal.
That was pretty rough.
Counted your chickens before they hatched. You jinxed this. This was your fault. Hope you know that.
Hey, he's not watching the stream right now. You don't know.
Might be listening in. He might be listening on. One of my favorite commentators saying, "You did this." Anyways. Fantastic stuff from Kameme, able to make that one back. I want to say there is a matter of experience.
Yeah.
And it is, you can just see this in just Kameme keeping composed. Kameme's execution at the end, was fantastic. Enhanced PV, that last stock, was also playing super solid, but at the